What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title was going out. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. So most of y'all know that Karmelo Anthony raised over $500,000 for legal defense, security, new home, new car, and such. And absolutely, it's definitely getting insane. I look at this more so of this is more of a, and one thing about it, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, and I probably have, I got two other videos that I'm gonna show y'all from individuals talking, and I know I'm not the only one that think this, but when I seen one of the videos, and I was thinking to myself, talking to my girl and talking to one of my buddies, and I look at it and I realize this is what, like, and again, I might have a lot of hate. This is what a lot of black folks do, bro. A lot of black folks, when they see money, they start spending it on things that, and it can be some crazy. Again, this is something that's insane, bro. This something that's insane. Stab somebody and at a track meet. Raise over $500,000. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden I'm hearing that this family then got a new home, a car. I'm pretty sure it was I don't know. I think it was a Cadillac. I don't know. We're gonna get more into it. Brand new. But it's these things that I'm hearing, and I'm telling y'all, this is absolutely insane. Y'all have it here. This is the day Karmelo, is being released.
We're up.
No questions. No answers. After the questions, the reporters is asking multiple things, of course. And then you have, this is the judge. This judge took Karmelo Anthony's bond from $1 million to $250,000. Which is absolutely, like I said in yesterday's video, it's absolutely crazy, absolutely insane, just for the simple fact of, I don't know, I just find it very odd. I find it very odd. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like, me personally, obviously, that doing something like that, and I have to watch what I say, unaliving somebody, that, one thing about it is that you had witnesses there that spoke up. Different thing, and again, you got people that talking crazy in my last video. Different witness, seen witness statement, seen the police report. It's all out there, so you can see it. Me personally, it should have stayed at 1 million. Probably even more. Not even gonna lie. But dropping all the way down for 250,000 is insane. Check it out.
This is all about who the jury is. This will all be determined by the jury. If the racial factors were reversed, if a white man had killed an unarmed black man, everybody would be on the reverse side of this. We live in a society where everything is judged by race. The Bible says to judges and prosecutors, don't recognize people, just do abstract justice. We're way, way, way beyond that. If the racial elements were reversed there, virtually all the people who are calling for him to be acquitted would be calling for him to be convicted, and vice versa. Let's not kid ourselves. We live in a race-conscious society, and jury selection, which, of course, your other guest is so brilliant at and did so well in the Zimmerman case, is determine the outcome of this case, without a doubt.
I'm telling y'all, one thing about it, bro, is the simple fact that however anybody look at this, like I said, I had people in my comments. Think about it. I want y'all to think about, for the people that's in my comments, I want y'all to think about this. The people that's in my comments that's talking crazy and defending Karmelo. Think about this. And I want you to actually think about this without running your mouth talking crazy in the comments, because that's all you've been doing. Defending somebody that did this. I'm telling you, if this was the other way around, like said, if this is the other way around and a white man was to do this to a black kid, y'all want that white teen's head. I'm telling you. Off bat. It did happen many and many times. Many times, bro. And I'm telling y'all, in this case, if it was the other way around, like I've said before, downtowns, these different cities, everything toe up, protesting, fighting, just straight violence. And I'm confused. I'm telling you, I'm very confused about this. So y'all got to hear multiple sources say that Karmelo Anthony's family is using over 400,000 raised. Well, they got over 400,000. I think it was. I want to say it's up 700,000. They used it basically from the Give Send Go to move in a new home, which is absolutely insane, bro. Absolutely insane. Says now Anthony is using funds from all his fans to move into a new home in a gated community. Given that Karmelo has no prior criminal history, and given that this young man has not been any sort of trouble, $1 million is not necessary. Defense Mike Howard said the family needs to be able to survive. There's been tremendous amount of pressure. I think at this point, lived in a gated community, given everything and the safety of our younger children, is very warranted. Security details and criminal defense are not cheap. So, like I said, when it comes down to the security detail, when it comes down to the criminal defense, a new home, and I guess a new car, from what I will be showing y'all, is all the things that they've got ever since people start raising the money. Now, this is where the like I said, the funny thing comes in. It's a simple fact that y'all are literally looking at somebody that unalived another teen, bro. And y'all are paying for this man security detail, his criminal defense, really anything. I mean, he's at home, I'm sure. Y'all see in a picture that I'll be showing y'all, smirking. A brand new mansion. I will be showing y'all cars. Like I'm telling y'all, bro, it is absolutely insane, absolutely disgusting. So this home is $863,000. Like said, in a gated community. Also, Escalade, if I'm not mistaken, got a brand new Escalade, ball on top. Says stop with the fake narrative. No absent father in this household, unlike the other family. And this is what's said, bro. This is what's said on here. Stop with the fake narrative. No absent father in this household, unlike the other family. Free Karmelo, Austin McCav, and absolutely insane, bro. It's a big house. This is a really big house, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. Honestly, y'all, I'm gonna be wondering with y'all. It's sad. It's sad for the simple fact that when it comes down to it, I'm not gonna say all black people, bro. Because me personally, y'all know I'm right. It's right or wrong. I'm black, so I don't like when people be saying like black people, all black people, bro. Trust me, some black people out there that got common sense. They got common sense that's fair, that's, know the difference between right and wrong. In this case, they're wrong. Not only is Karmelo Anthony wrong, but the family is wrong as well. Because they're looking at this as, let's make this man famous for what he did. Let's do, like, I'm confused. I'm truly confused. Says they raised $500,000 in legal defense and moved into a mansion, bought a Cadillac Escalade, and got Karmelo some new kicks. That is insane, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Did all this for unliving somebody. New car, new crib, gated community. This is sad, bro. It's absolutely sad. Breaking. Karmelo Anthony family has reportedly moved into an $800,000 home. And they smirking like everything is just... I'm telling y'all, that's sad, bro. It's absolutely sad. It's absolutely disgusting, and I'm not gonna defend it. I'm not about to like that ain't it. It definitely ain't it.
Anthony's family. This is BLM. This is what the black community does. This is what our pastors do. This is what they do, right? And so the family of Karmelo Anthony are still raising money. They got the bond reduced to $200,000, kept the rest of the money, moved into a mansion, right? So if you are so-called threats, why do you have to move in an $800,000 a year house?
Exactly.
A house worth $800,000? Because it's Black Lives Matter all over again. Remember how Black Lives Matter stole all the money from the black community?
Nowhere to be found.
Raised over $50 million and then disappeared, and they were investigated for fraud and exposed by Candace Owens. Well, that's exactly what his family is doing off the backs of dumb ignorant black people who are full of racism, hate, and are so blinded by that they're willing to send money to a cause that they shouldn't be sending money to. It's BLM all over again.
It really is. It truly, truly is. Just it says right here, they have already moved into a massive 3,500 square foot home valued over $800K that they are renting from Indian investors out in Frisco. Says here, this is what Gibson Go did. Me personally, y'all, it is absolutely sad. It is absolutely ignorant and crazy that they did this. Like, I don't care what nobody say. It also is disgusting. It's sad, for the people that donated. Not even gonna lie. It definitely is sad. One thing about it, just like you said about BLM, they got those mansions. Pretty sure that woman got her family different mansions, 50 million, different mansions, cars, this, that, and the other. She got her security, all this. Nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found, bro. Got all that money. And the same ignorant, I'm talking about ignorant black folks out there. What you get out of that? You ain't get nothing out of that. Going downtown, going here, going there, and being violent. That's it. Nothing out of that. But then what's crazy to me is the simple fact that when it comes down to it, it's always, we need to protest. We need our voice heard. We need this. We need that. That ain't the way to do it, bro. Everybody that's defending this man, they seeing color, bro. I don't care what nobody say, they seeing color. Because if it was the other way around, swear up and down, it'd be chaos everywhere. It'd be all over the news. Let's start off there. This story would be all over the news, mainstream media. It'd be so many people talk. I cover The View a lot, even though that they on their little break with Easter, this, that, and other. It'd be on The View. The View was actually airing when this happened. Nothing that I've seen that was on The View. I'm telling y'all, it's stuff like this. But I guarantee, if this were just like we talk about Jasmine Crockett, Jasmine Crockett down in Texas. I guarantee, bro. If it was the other way around, Jasmine Crockett would be all over this. Bro. Even if it ain't her district, she'd be all over it. Just the simple fact it's Texas. She want her voice. She's a social media politician. I'm telling y'all, bro, it'll be everywhere. It's definitely sad. And one thing about it is that, like I said, the people that's defending this and people that's just only seeing color and they not seeing right or wrong in this situation, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. But God sees all. I'm telling y'all, God sees all. Check it out from CJ.
Now, guys, I'm going to be real with y'all. White people deserve some credit today. Because why in the hell is Karmelo Anthony, that 17-year-old murderer, walking around the streets of Texas a free man? How is that even possible? This is an animal who killed a 17-year-old boy over a damn book bag, and right now in the state of Texas, he is a free man. Not only is he a free man, he is a man who is a lot more wealthier today than he was when he went into the jail cell, because the social justice warriors and BLM domestic terrorists have raised hundreds of thousands of dollars in his name, because apparently murder is excusable just because he looks like us. Yeah, that's a damn shame. It's disgusting. Now imagine if the roles were reversed. Imagine if Karmelo Anthony was a white man, or actually imagine if he was a white man who was a police officer. And all of a sudden, his bail was reduced heavily and he was just allowed to walk out of jail scot-free. Oh, America would be burning to the ground right now. And that's not me speculating. I know this to be true because it happened just a few years ago. When the BLM thugs didn't get their way, they set America on fire. That is exactly what happened.
And
you won't see that happen in this case.
And one thing about it, I remember when it happened. I didn't even want my family even around it. When it was downtown Indianapolis, I didn't even want my family around it. Nowhere really around the Indianapolis area. Just for the simple fact of how crazy it got. Stores being boarded up, restaurants being boarded up, a whole bunch of stuff happened, and one thing about it is that it didn't change anything. It didn't help anything. It didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing. And that's all that. And I can say, black people, some black people, many black people out there. I can't say all because, again, some with common sense. But many black people, as well as, people on the left, white, whatever, it's so destructive. So destructive. And my thing is that it's just one of those, it's that right or wrong, bro. And in the case of that's still violent. In the day, that's still being violent. It's a crime. You busting in these stores and these restaurants and causing chaos everywhere just because you want to. It's not because of the cause, bro. It's not because of the cause. I keep telling people that. It's not because, when different things happen, and they go out, we about to protest. And then when they start throwing stuff at police car, that police car didn't do nothing. That police officer didn't do nothing. They doing their job every day, doing their job, but people don't care about them, be disrespectful, messing up these restaurants, the same restaurants that they, supposed to support. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's horrible. It's horrible, bro. And I look at it as a big joke. People that's defending Karmelo Anthony, I look at people as a big joke. I don't care who you are, bro. You hop in my comments and you say that you a joke. I don't care. You a joke. And I look at you as a clown. I look at you as a clown just for the simple fact, bro, that you literally are defending somebody that was definitely in the wrong, however it goes. Definitely in the wrong, however it goes. And that's how I look at you. I don't care. But God sees all. I'm telling you. God sees all. For the people that donated, you also ought to be ashamed of yourself. Because, again, you got many black folks that had donated to other black folks that obviously then got out. They obviously, we got to raise $1 million. Then almost hit $1 million. Use $250,000. Or use however much, to get Karmelo out. And then arrest. Oh, they didn't buy a mansion. Same thing BLM did. Same thing. Everybody want to donate. They want to do this and do that. I'm telling y'all. Always been said, black on black crime, bro. That's exactly what that is, bro. Black on black crime, bro. Literally, you sitting there donate. They use your bread to, man, come on, bro. Y'all not making it make sense. People are not making it make sense. Then they, again, donating to the wrong, obviously the wrong person. How cruel can some people be, bro? To literally donate to somebody that unalive somebody again because he was in the wrong team. I'm pretty sure, again, he wasn't even supposed to be there at that school. First off, I'm pretty sure he wasn't supposed to be there at that school. I'm telling y'all, bro, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. And on top of that, then got suspended a couple times for having a knife. And not to mention, saying in the police report said it's not alleged. I did it. He knew it, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.